What's up, everyone? Welcome to 2021 for the very brand new Subbuteo show. How is everyone doing in 2021, boys?
Good. Good and healthy.
Too bad.
Yeah, I see Santa bought you a new hat, Stu.
Oh, no, Santa didn't get it for me. This was a birthday present, but continuing the hat club, I've got
little
this
bucket
hat.
number. You are putting a lot of pressure on yourself, though, mate.
I know. I've got one more hat. I've got one more hat after
you've got your Tony Hawk one in the background. A little bit of advertising on the
shameless advertising.
A little bit of advertising on the channel there. That's good.
But yeah, I've got one more.
You got one more hat, one more special in the locker.
It's costing me money after that, wasn't it?
Yeah, you have to start buying hats, mate. But you work in a pawnbroker's. You must have to get some cheapo ones that come in.
I don't get a lot of hats in a pawnbroker's. Not the sort. No. All right, mate. Can I just pull me out? Don't happen often.
Pulling this out. Right, so we'll tell you what, we'll just kick off because obviously we haven't really spoken to each other properly before Christmas. So what did you boys get up to over Christmas? Obviously we couldn't really go and see anyone or whatever, but what did you boys get up to?
Yeah, COVID. You had COVID?
Yeah.
Did you have it bad or
still got it? Nah, quite mild. I'm still self-isolating now.
So did you lose your sense of taste and stuff?
Yeah, it's just coming back a little bit now.
100% completely gone.
Yeah, I've got the smokiest, strongest whiskey. Put it right under my nose, couldn't smell a thing.
Wow. Oh, mate, do you know what? If I get it, or if I had it, I would try and find something that I absolutely hate and see if I can eat it or drink it. Just to see whether it'd be like, oh, it must just, like, is it because I know that I don't like it, or is it because I don't actually like the taste?
So does that mean?
I'll tell you what, I'll lick an envelope and send it to you, and you can try it yourself.
No, I don't, because I can't be bringing it into my house. Don't be sending me anything. I can't be bringing it into my house.
Calum, on the extreme side of things, seeing as you don't like lightweights, does this mean you'd eat a lightweight if you had COVID?
Oh, mate, I'll eat a lightweight on next week's show.
Yeah?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've got.
Remember
if
that.
I have one, if I can find one, I would chew up a lightweight on next week's show.
I'm going to send you a lightweight. This could be so dangerous.
But if you send me a lightweight, I would have to quarantine it for 14 days before I tackle it.
Yeah. I've got a random blue Ref 2. He's been painted on his back, number 8.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll find another one. He's a bit ganky, in fairness.
Do you know what? I might just change it. I won't eat a whole one, but I'll eat his head or something. I'll fully swallow his head. I'll chew the rest of it, but I'll eat his head. I can't eat a full lightweight.
Ref 2. Yeah, no base. You haven't got to eat the base. There you go.
I'm not eating that. I'll eat his head and maybe an arm.
I'll leave him.
I'll take it.
I'll leave him now.
All right, yeah, send him to me. It won't be on the next one because that's only. I'll quarantine him first, sanitize him. Obviously, we've got to look after ourselves, and I'll eat it. I'll eat it live on the studio show.
Has it got that bad? It's got that bad. We have no content. It's like what, our 5th episode. We've run out of content. We're eating figures.
you know on YouTube where like real big channels do things that never been done before. Like I watch it like a load of Mr. Beast stuff. Like I'm going to give $1 million to someone. I guarantee you, no one's eaten a Subbuteo figure on a YouTube video before.
And you know those foodie YouTube channels are really popular. You know, people trying recipes and things. So this is just merging the two. It's a crossover episode.
I might grate it. I might grate a bit of the base onto a cracker maybe or something. I don't know. I'll do it. I'll consider it. Yeah, consider it done. I will eat part of that figure.
In fairness, I've just realised. I didn't realise it's not a Rev 2. It's a 415 Italy. So bit of tomato sauce, bit of mozzarella cheese. It'll go down well.
Yeah. Herbie. It's going to have some real nice herbs and flavours in there. A little bit of oregano.
It'll be pucker.
I'll tell you what, this week's show has started well, hasn't it? This week's show has started well. So
oh, we actually started?
Yeah, that was part of the show. That's in, mate. I've made that deal. That's the risks and the lengths I'm willing to go to for this show.
Skyrocket.
Yeah. Our views are going to skyrocket on this for sure. But yeah, so what else did you get up to apart from drinking and eating? You must have done something.
Put together lots of Lego.
Lego?
Yeah. I can't stand Lego.
What?
Oh,
really?
It's just fiddly. And he don't do it. He's 5. He can put together Lego. I've got to do it.
What did you get then?
It's the Super Mario Lego.
Okay.
In fairness, it's quite cool because you build a level and you play it. And we're doing a toy review now, aren't we? You play it and you jump on the baddies and it makes the noise and you collect coins. It's quite good. It's clever.
That is pretty cool. Yeah. But you had to build that, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Well, it seems to have taken it out of you a little bit. It might have changed you as a man. I feel like it's changed you as a man, Stu. It looks like defeating you. You look defeated. Look at you. You look like you've just come out of the 1990s
so tedious, isn't it? That's what I'm channeling. I had my punk look the other week. Not my punk. I had look the other week. Now I'm sort of channeling me Manchester.
Manchester.
With Bears.
Hello. That's the.
You got that for Christmas, didn't you?
Legend, didn't he?
Yeah, Minties.
Yeah, they're decent, them. I've seen them.
They're really good, them.
I've not actually seen one. I had one in my hands. I've seen it in front of me, but they look decent. They look very good.
They are awesome. I've got 2 of them.
Have you?
I've got 3 and 4.
So for anyone
one or two, though.
Stephen's just gone to get his.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I've got.
Who have you got? Nice. Who's in there? Cruyff.
I show my lack of knowledge. Platini, Cruyff. Oh no, I've got a separate Cruyff one. Platini, Batistuta, Rossi. I don't know who the middle one is actually.
Who is it?
Robson, Brian Robson.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
We might have to cut this bit short for the podcast, boys, because we. Okay, yeah. Batistuta is in there. That's quality.
Yeah, brilliant. I've got
who's in the Man United one?
In the United, you have Ferguson, Scholes, Cantona,
overrated.
Busby, Ronaldo, Best. Or not
Who's
Busby.
Who's overrated, Scholes or Colton? Or Cantona?
Scholes.
Oh, see, I appreciate Scholes. Cantona, he was overrated.
Oh, you're mad.
No, Scholes was good, but I don't see it. I don't see the loving. Maybe, I don't know. I just don't see it.
Very clever player.
Different channel, boys, isn't it? But yeah, Scholes, I don't know. He was good, but I just don't get it. I don't get my generation obviously grew up with Scholes in his prime and that. At school, secondary, everyone loved him. And I was just I don't get it. There's better players or more creative, better footballers than him. You know what I mean?
Steve
Claridge is one I would put up there. Yeah, definitely. Scott Taylor, Ewan Roberts.
Do you
know what? Ewan Roberts is brilliant on the TV and the radio. He was all right at football. He was.
He's better. He's better talking about it.
Yeah, Nathan Blake, Jamie Lawrence, any of those players. Any of those players are better than Paul Scholes, in my opinion.
I used to like Muzzy.
Muzzy was class. Yeah, Muzzy.
What a name! What a name! It's a footballer's name, that is.
He's so London as well. He's so
Muzzy,
London.
Is it? It's a proper name.
There's a good story. There's a good story in his book. Go on, Lawrence, go.
I used to drink with him when he played at Millwall.
What, Muzz?
Yeah, good man. When he played for Rangers, and I used to slag him about playing for Rangers. We used to have a good bit of banter about it.
Yeah,
but absolutely
he was a good footballer. Really, really good footballer. But he's so London. He's the most London geese I think I've ever. More London, more out of your ethics, Stu, but more London than you.
Did he not end? He ended up at Celtic, didn't he?
Muzzy, no. Muzzy went to Birmingham.
Oh, it was Guppy. Ended up at Celtic.
Gups went to Celtic. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Steve Guppy was quality as well. Local lad to me actually as well. Gups.
Do you know what? Sorry, apologies. I'm thinking of Tony Muscat when you said Muzzy, is it? Sorry.
I was thinking that Muzz didn't play for Rangers, but I was taking your word for it. Muzz went to Birmingham. Muzzy got injured at Birmingham. He was supposed to come back, but he got injured, so he never got to. But yeah, he's one of the stories in his book is when he went to, when Turkey got to the World Cup semi-final, he was in that team and he didn't understand a word anyone was saying. Not one word of any of it. Because obviously those boys are all proper Turkish lads, and he's just London lad. He's got Turkish family. You know what I mean? He was in the dressing room just I don't know what's going on here. Absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. But no, Muzzy was decent. But yeah, so Scholesy, very, very good footballer. But I just don't see everyone. Some people put him in all-time 11s in centre midfield, and I just can't have it. But
depends on the team you're putting out, doesn't it? It depends what type of midfield you're putting out. And who are you playing with him?
Goals. It doesn't matter what midfield you're putting out there. I just don't think you put out goals.
I think you're on your own.
Instead.
What is it about Scholes then? Come on, Swatsy, tell me.
His vision, his passing ability, the reading of the game.
Everything. He could turn the sixpence, pass the ball to any part of the pitch. His finishing, his touch.
Are we talking about Andrea Pirlo here or Paul Scholes?
He's better than Pirlo.
No, he wasn't. Not in a million years.
I don't know about even though I don't know about that one.
Pirlo. if I'm looking for someone who's purely a ball player who can dictate the play, do literally everything in centre midfield, it's Pirlo.
I even think Pirlo would say he's better than him.
Yeah, because he's got him, and he's the best, so he can't say himself. Comes across as arrogant. It's like Zlatan. Zlatan says things like that. You don't need it.
That's what makes Zlatan cool. That's why he's good at what he does.
I don't like Zlatan either. Very good footballer. I don't like him.
I love him. I absolutely love him. He don't care.
No, he doesn't. And he
backs it up.
He's one of them. He's one of them. Yeah, he does. He is one of them that he's very good. He is good. Yeah. I just don't like him.
I mean, he's not like what's his name? He's not Nicholas Bentner, who don't back up what he says. he actually says he's the best and backs it up.
Lord Nicholas.
Lord.
Bentner, yeah.
Cult hero.
In fairness, like, come on, Stephen, you've got to be chipping in with a few Everton ones here, mate. Some real Everton from the past, like names that we've all forgotten about, like Scott Gemmell. You know what I mean? Like that sort of level.
Scott Gemmell. That whole team that he was in was a disgrace. Carl Tyler, Craig Short, Scott Gemmell, Mark Pembridge as well. Signed him from Benfica.
Pembo. Yeah.
Do you think
Kevin Kilban as well?
What about Lee Mark?
Do you think if we hadn't have had the European ban, Everton would have won the European Cup?
Definitely been in with a shout. They were the best team by far. When you think about that Everton team in the mid-80s, they were the only team that have ever stopped that Liverpool team. That ever even came close to that Liverpool team, and that's one of the best teams that's ever played. And there was a period of a couple of years where Liverpool were genuinely scared of that Everton team, and I think that that's one of the most underrated teams in English football history. That one, but you can't say you would have won it because apart from anything else at the time, Italy were fixing every single tournament. So the Italian team. So
But we do like our Italian viewers, so stick with us because Pirlo.
Yeah, I just think anyone, if they're really thinking about it, goes Pirlo ahead of Scholes. I say I would any day.
Let us know down in the comments.
I'd probably put him in midfield, right, with, this is just off the top of my head, maybe Clarence Seedorf.
Who? Scholes?
Pirlo. No, Pirlo.
It's now a good time to say that Ronaldinho is the most overrated footballer in history.
No, I agree. I do agree with you.
No.
He was another one who was very talented, but he wasn't as good as everyone made him out.
Absolute show pony.
Oh, but he was happy. Has anyone ever been more happy to play football and appreciative to play the game they love? Yeah,
Shinji Okazaki.
Who?
Shinji Okazaki.
Is that like a KGB spy or something?
Nah, he played for Leicester during the title winning season. He's the most happy.
He fell over a lot in the area. He liked to fall over in the penalty area a lot.
Who? Shinji?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
He did. He was a cheat.
How dare you? No, he was not. Shinji.
Just going back to what you said, Calum. Seedorf in the middle, in the centre of midfield.
I'd have him in a 3. Yeah, I'd need one more. I need a ball winner in there.
Yeah, you need someone like I don't know.
Maybe Kante.
Is it just
Do you know who else I might put in there? And it's another one. I don't know if I'd have any defensive cover. I might not need it. I might put Cambiasso in there as well, because I've never seen a geezer run a game completely on his own in my whole life except for him. The guy is mustard.
You never watched Juventus and Turin? Roy Keane? No?
Yeah.
And he couldn't play in the next game, right? Yeah. You get booked and suspended. Yeah, that's true commitment right there.
Is it though? Letting your team down, isn't it, a little bit?
Trail the whole team in the... What? Any other Leicester players there you want to name?
Oh, he's got loads.
That were better than Roy Keane.
Probably. He was better.
Ali Mocklin.
I've never
I don't even know who he's on about.
You've never heard of Ali Mocklin? Jesus. All right, let's move on. So New Year's, we've done Christmas. New Year's, what happened at New Year's? Anything? Nothing? Or is New Year's, actually, here's another thing that's overrated. New Year's.
It was this year.
It was this time,
every year. every year. It's rubbish. I just don't get it. I don't get the hype around New Year. Never have. Just don't really get it. So yeah,
I was in bed by 10:30.
Serious?
Yeah, we tried, but we just got bored.
We tried, but the Lego was too much.
That was
the
it.
Lego was beating him.
Stormed out. Gone. Across the room. She was in tears. Kid was in the kitchen getting drunk. No, whatever. None of it.
I'd absolutely love it if you could actually just smash his Lego up. I ain't doing this anymore.
He done it. The thing is, a week later, he got really told off and smashed it all up. Muggins here 2 days later. I had to put it back together.
You're there for it?
That's so good.
I weren't happy.
So good.
I was not happy.
That's amazing. That is
He's
amazing.
the same. Bear in mind, that's the same kid that's got the cheek to come here and I've knocked me light over. Anyway, that's the same kid that comes in here and messes up all my stuff. There's a reason this fence is in a pile. Because he'll come in here on the sneak and take it apart. So maybe I've got right to smash his Lego up now.
Hey, if anything, mate, in a court of law, you're allowed, yeah.
And my light's broken, and technically it's his fault because I was talking about him.
Stuart is going through a hard time right now. So now would be a good time then. So we'll start with you, Stephen. Like, what's your plan? What's the plans for 2021 for Subbuteo Online, mate?
Quite a lot. We've got the magazine I'm not going to talk about because I accidentally deleted it 2 weeks ago. That should be out soon. But everything's finished with that one, so we'll get the magazine out, hopefully get it semi-regularly for the rest of the year. For the site, we're expanding a little bit. We're getting a big review section, so I've been reviewing lots of Subbuteo stuff, so hopefully it's a big catalogue of reviews. And there's going to be a member section as well, so if you go on the site now, you'll notice there's a list of heavyweight teams on there, just by colour, so I've fleshed that out a bit. There'll be a login section, so you can actually input your own collection. But you can also input you can also input the teams that you're after. So when I get an email of someone selling a job lot or I found things in an attic, I can notify people when teams that they're after come available. So that should be really fun. That's going to be completely free as well. So
is that heavyweight thing?
So I've just got the software in place.
Where am I finding? Oh, heavyweight team colours. Here we go. Yeah.
So each of those will have pictures of the teams, and it'll be a bit of a catalogue, so you can identify teams. Searchable by colour.
Can we talk about Ref 1?
What's he done to Ref 1?
Let's talk about it. Without looking, you two, what do you think he's put Ref 1 down as?
He hasn't called it Arsenal. You haven't called it Arsenal, have you?
No.
I can't remember what I've done here. Is it Liverpool?
Liverpool. Like, put it down as Forest. Put it down as Forest or Charlton or... Because Liverpool's 41. They don't even need 2 ref numbers, mate.
Liverpool, is it white shorts?
Yeah. Liverpool did used to wear white shorts way back in the day. I've done Subbuteo kits of Liverpool in white shorts.
It's based on the Subbuteo catalogue. The base colour's wrong as well. It's based on the Subbuteo catalogue at the time.
Well,
the headline.
I wouldn't necessarily say the base colour's wrong. I've got a Ref 1 on a white outer red inner, and it's quality. But I would maybe just
on that one, if you search for Crew or Charlton or any of the teams, it'll come up with that one as well. So you'll be able to search.
Okay, cool. So if you're searching for an actual team, because there's some of them, like the Ref 6, on some of the teams you've put more than one team as well, but for Ref 1 you haven't. Like the one team that's probably more teams than anyone else, you've just gone with Liverpool. I'm
not going to lie, I put the least effort into the Liverpool listing, so...
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. But this is pretty cool. I like it.
So that'll have all the lightweight teams, box sets, trophies, and all that sort of thing. It'll hopefully act as a price guide as well. So it should be big, little members area that should be useful for collectors.
I've just scrolled it again, mate. Apologies.
Any picky? Christ, all right, mate. What a lot of effort into this. Message him afterwards.
Who are my sax locks?
No idea.
Well, why'd you not put Motherwell?
What reference is this? What reference is
46. What reference 46? My sax lock.
I still don't have access to all of the catalogues, so I'm going on certain years of catalogue.
In all fairness,
no, I know.
Lightweight catalogue.
Yeah. I know.
Done the same thing. They've done the same thing.
I know, but it doesn't make any sense because 46 is Motherwell. 47 you put down as Sweden, but they've got their own reference number as well. Look, I don't want to criticise it because I really love it. I actually really do.
He doesn't want to criticise this, but he has done.
Well, the beauty of this is that
once really good.
The beauty is once you remember, you'll be able to log in, you'll be able to upload your own pictures of that team and add a note onto it. So each team will have everybody's notes. So there's a discussion under each team on what the right
That's
colours
cool.
are,
That
what the
should be
bases
that should
are,
be
what
really good.
catalogues and
That
stuff.
should be
So,
really good.
so it should be a bit of a crowdsourcing catalogue that everyone can do.
That's
So
a really good idea. I like that.
Like a Wikipedia of catalogs for Subbuteo?
Yeah, and a price guide as well for everything. So I'm looking at ways to keep it updated based on eBay sales, but with a sort of money off, because
Similar
obviously
to
I'll take the
the
cost of the
website
fees off.
Worth Point. They do that, don't they? Because I found some of my stuff on there. I was looking. What was I looking for yesterday? Oh, what I was looking for, and something came up. It was a team that I'd sold ages ago, and it was on there. And I was like, oh, interesting. I didn't know, this is going to come through here. But yeah, so they do stuff like that. But I like this. This is cool. But we need to have a little private discussion, Stephen, about the teams that you picked, I'm afraid.
Well, I'll be asking for people to go and tell me what the errors are in the team, so there should be quite a few of them. But
Even
they're not. The thing is, they're not errors. They are technically right. They're just not the first time you would necessarily think of.
Some of them are genuine errors.
Stephen, you'll get a chance to slate him when he's talking about what he's doing this year.
I would slate it, absolutely destroy it. Absolutely destroy it. I'm
actually very excited about this.
I don't know what I'm doing this year. No, so that's cool. So you've got that going on. That's going to be. I think that people get on board with it, which hopefully they will do, because I know your website's one of the go-to results for a lot of people. Actually, that'll be really good. And there's loads of people with loads of heavyweight stuff. So I think that's going to be quality when that really starts kicking off. I'm excited about that. That should be good.
Yeah.
That should be good. I know I've hammered him. I know I've hammered him a little bit, but with friends, I'm allowed.
There'll be the usual. Still doing the weekly newsletter. Trying to do a couple of blogs a day. Loads of people's stadiums, collections, clever things people have done with Subbuteo. So if you've got anything you want to share, get in touch and I'll get it on the blog.
Cool, yeah. So go on.
Even, how much are you thinking of charging for the magazine, roughly?
I'm looking at a £5, including postage.
Sorry,
and that
including
is that
postage.
Quarterly or monthly or?
Quarterly first. Depends how quickly I can get it out. Should be
you're going to be relying on a lot of people to send you articles and stuff, aren't you, I suppose, as well?
Yeah, the first one's been delayed because I've done pretty much everything apart from a couple of columns. Future magazines will have columnists and articles. The first magazine will only be about 52 pages, but without adverts. I'm hoping then that second issue gets some advertising in. That pays for a bigger, glossier magazine that grows from there, but the price should stay about the same all the way through.
That'd be really good, yeah. So if there is anyone that's watching this that wants to get involved with sponsoring the magazine or getting an advert in there, get on it. Like the guys that producing little stadium bits. There's another little startup actually, mini soccer builds. I think just kicking off.
I'm excited about
stadiums and stuff.
I'm really excited. At the moment, he's only got seats, but I'm really excited about him. I need to get in touch with him because with all this customs lark, Subbuteo Stadium, Ron stuff's fantastic, but it's going to get expensive to get. If this guy's doing it in England, no disrespect, Ron, because your stuff's great. But the postage is going to kill us. And I think this guy could be onto a winner here. He might turn up at the exact right time. His seats are really reasonable as well.
It looks good. It does look good. He messaged me about it. And yeah, so it's really good. Yeah, so some cool stuff I might want to get involved in that. So yeah, that should be good. We can get some advertising. So if you want to get yourselves in there on the advertising, get in contact with Stephen for sure about that. So what have you got coming up for 2021, mate?
Sorry, mate. Still trying to get through all orders from last year, basically.
All right, so what are you doing in 2022 then, mate?
I don't know. Jacking it all in. Just keeping busy. Obviously had to put my prices up because they were too low. Started the team subscription, so it started off as Celtic, and a couple of people have jumped on with other teams. So I've added Arsenal. Somebody's asked for England, Italy 90 team, so we're getting a different player every month from Italy 90. Preston and Burnley. From the England team, or just a player for a kit from Italia 90? No, just the England team he wants. Okay. So I don't know. I offered him the full team. Did he want the full team? It would have worked out cheaper, but no, he's happy to go with the monthly one player a month. So, and then basically the channel is going well. So hopefully by the end of this year, we're aiming to be on 5 Live. Okay, that'd be good. Yeah, excellent. That's my goal. Setting that as my goal. If I can't get on there, it'll be TalkSport, and then someone below TalkSport, County Radio.
Hey, we're all trying to just grow ourselves, aren't we, at the end of the day? We're all trying to get Subbuteo to be grown.
That's all I'm doing. And just keeping everybody in the community happy. That's what I think it's all about. I think we've got a great wee fan base out there of people that we're all linked into and just basically giving them content every week. So I think everybody, there's so much out there now with the likes of, what do you call them, doing the podcast? Derek doing the podcast.
Derek doing the podcast, yeah.
We're doing this.
Series 2 coming on that soon. I'm looking forward to that.
Great.
Yeah,
so
he's got a lot of new people as well, hasn't he? He's got a lot of new voices going to be on there. So
there's so many of us out there. That's the good thing. So many people have turned up in 2020. 2021. Yeah, more people are going to show up as well. It's going to be great.
It should be good. It should be good. The growth of the game, it's what it needs, because I've had a conversation with loads of people. The actual license holders, they're just doing a terrible job. They're not getting the right people. Everyone that's coming into it now is still buying the old stuff. They're not coming in and going.
It's not just getting people in. They don't know what they're doing. I went absolutely nuts at them the other night. You all see it. People were moaning at me for doing it, but how can they put out on a Saturday night, who releases the products on a Saturday night? They put on Saturday night that they're releasing the new VAR kit or set that they've been pushing out for months saying it's coming. They release it on a Saturday night, out now, available now. Where from? They don't give a link. They don't tell you where from. They then don't reply when you ask them. But they paste it all over the internet. And then all of a sudden, it turns out that Subbuteo World were quietly selling this to a few people in December.
So it's sold out?
It's sold out. But then I emailed Subbuteo World as well and said, look, do you know anything about this? Because I found it says that stock. It's going to be next month, apparently. So the new fences and this VAR set is going to be available on Subbuteo World next month. But it took...
What sort of a company does this? It's the worst marketing, the worst sales thing I've ever seen a company do.
Awful. I mean, the VAR set looks good. The referees, the pictures I've seen, people are going to moan about them, saying the bases look horrible. I actually think they're different. So I want to see them before I pass judgment. The bases do look different. Fences look the same, but with loads of different stickers, like BBC Sport and stuff like that. So that's quite cool. But how can they've got
the rights to use those, or they've just gone ahead and stuck them on?
I reckon they've just done it. But how can they release this new product on Saturday night and not tell you where to buy it? And then when people ask, it took them 5 days to get back to me and tell me where I was available. And all they told me was UK Games in the UK, who are a distributor, they're not even the retailer, and some Portuguese firm. Longshore haven't got... Have you seen the... I'm going to go off on a rant here. Have you seen the Subbuteo website recently?
No.
Oh my God, it's atrocious.
I've not been on it for a while.
It looks like a school project. It's so bad. It's got like a little history of Subbuteo, which is a paragraph. It's got the products that they sell, which is just the box sets. It's got how to play Subbuteos, which... Subbuteos? What's Subbuteos? It's got how to play Subbuteo, which are these horrible little grainy little videos. And it's just, honestly, it's so poor. And the old company that had the website, I think it was Netcam who looked after it last time, at least it had something about it. But this site looks so poor. And it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? Yeah. When we can all do it, we can all put a site out. Loads of other people involved in Subbuteo can put this site out, and it's just, they haven't got a clue. No one's going to come back to the game and be like, yeah, Subbuteo, I'll go on the Subbuteo website. Oh, is that what it's become? You know what I mean?
Well, there's nothing in the accessories section. That's empty.
Yeah, but it's out now. You know what I mean? Honestly,
I mean,
as a brand,
this isn't the work of just a company that doesn't know what to do online. This is like, it's so damaging for anybody. You know, everybody knows if you're going to sell something online, you need a site that sells it. You know, when you post on social media, send people to it. It's the very basics of doing things online, and they can't do it properly. I mean, I've just looked. There's a tweet to the official Subbuteo account made 4 minutes ago. Subbuteo may be back, but it's not as good as it was in the 70s and 80s. Bought my grandson a set at Christmas, and after 45 minutes trying to build the goals, we gave up, poorly designed.
Well, we did that on an episode. I tried to put the goal together and gave up.
Yeah. It is.
And they won't get a response to that. There'll be no reply to that.
No, they won't. In my latest video, went out tonight, or when this is out, it'll be the night before, I did a bit about Zwego. And they've got it. If they can do it, why can't Subbuteo?
I think Zwego were one of the first ones I remember coming in like a brand new type of thing, like way back in the day when we were in Subbuteo Club stuff. There was nothing, and then Dwaygo appeared from Italy, and they were like, it genuinely like reinvigorated the game with some people because heavyweight prices obviously were going up, and they were based on the heavyweights, so you could get hold of like teams you couldn't get hold of, and they were like £8-12 each.
Yeah,
people loved them. Yeah, and
this is the thing. What Subbuteo, all Longshore have got to do is look at, they do it. Parodi do this range of Zwego stuff. Let's just copy what they do, and they'll be on to a winner.
Right.
They've got their costs right. They've got their displays right. I don't know.
I've had a really cunning plan. I'm about to probably get a letter from Hasbro to cease and desist. But when I work as a journalist, there are a couple of companies like Portaloo is one of them that I've got like a team of lawyers, and all they do all day is email people and say, you wrote a story, and instead of saying portable toilet, you said Portaloo, but that's our brand name.
Yeah.
So you need to change it. And the reason they do it is something called generic trademarks, and I know I'm getting a bit boring here, but bear with me.
Oh, you're right.
So it's the same with Hoover for vacuum cleaners. Yeah. So there's a thing called generic trademark, and that is said that if a trademark, it becomes so popular, the name, and is used instead to just describe that whole range of products, that whole thing. So for example, if Subbuteo is recognised as the word for table football as opposed to Subbuteo the brand, then they can lose the trademark for that, and the intellectual property rights becomes a genericized trademark. So similar products can use Subbuteo on their brand, and I think that's what everybody in the community has to start to do. Use Subbuteo for everything, call everything table football Subbuteo until Hasbro loses control of that trademark. And then
Hasbro don't care about it. Hasbro don't care. As long as they get paid their license fee, they don't care.
Well, they can lose control of the trademark, and I've got the page up in front of me. If the owner of an affected trademark, if the owner works sufficiently to correct and prevent such broad use, then they can keep the trademark when someone challenges it. And can you honestly say that Hasbro have done that?
Yeah, but how can you stop people using Subbuteo to describe Subbuteo? Like, it is what it is. Like,
it is Subbuteo.
Yeah, it's hard. I even call, like, I use Santiago stuff, but if I'm playing, I don't say, I'm going to go play table football. I'm like, I'm going to have a game of Subbuteo or whatever. Even though I'm not using, none of my products could be Subbuteo officially, but
if someone says to me table football, I think they're using the old like foosball table.
The old,
that's table football,
like
isn't it?
Foosball. Yeah,
exactly.
And that's the thing. If that continues, then people can lose control of their trademark.
Fair enough.
Because it's become widely accepted that
on the table football note, just to lighten the mood a little bit, do we allow spinning of the bars, ladies and gentlemen, when we're playing?
No. Do we allow? Depends who I'm playing.
Okay.
If I've had a few drinks, then I'm probably going to allow spinning. But if it's early doors, we've just got in the bar, I'm serious about this. We're doing it properly. We're not spinning.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until I start losing, and then
I just wouldn't allow it. I hate spinning. I hate it. So when you play as well, what's your because if you're just playing 1v1, right? What's your tactic? Do you always keep one hand on the keeper, or is it you go up and down the handles? What's your main tactic if you're playing a little bit of table football?
For me, I don't even use it. I never go for the goalkeeper. I never handle my goalkeeper unless it's real sort of right at the end.
Do you win a lot of games, Stu? Or
I'll be honest, mate. I don't know about you. I don't play much.
I don't have a table, and you can't get out and use one either. The last time I played, I think, was actually in Portugal. This is a bit random, in some little cafe somewhere. It's a good game, though. It is good fun, but obviously you need two people. You can't play it on your own. It's not like Studio. Can't play on your own. Anyway, so Stu, we've digressed massively here. Stu, what are you doing this year, mate? What's your plan?
Not a lot different. I've got loads of videos that I want to get out. Very soon I'm going to have a 100 anniversary special because I'm nearly at episode 100. Boom. Cool. Well, that'll be about that. That's quite cool. So that'll be a little bit of fun. I want to try and do some videos like I did.
99 rubbish episodes leading to 100. It's not bad.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As long as they're good. As long as people watch them.
No, they are quality, mate. I'm one.
That's what matters. It will be. Well, what I'm planning to do for the 100th is to watch my old videos and cringe at myself. Because I think that'll be quite funny. Yeah. And someone messaged me earlier, right? Someone messaged me saying, have you had lessons? Because you really come across well on TV. I was like, no,
I think it just just happens when you get used to it. Like if I watch mine, like 9 months ago. If I go back 9 months ago, I look at my early videos. Like I was doing my thumbnails. I went on to my first ever heavyweight restoration, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, Jesus,
you feel awkward and everything, don't you?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Whereas it just becomes like
normal,
you just go with it.
But I'm going to do a couple of videos similar to what I did last year. I want to do the most expensive products of Subbuteo, lockdown free. So I'll do that in a couple of months. I want to do another video. Remember the video I did last year with all the people from the community and got them to send bits in?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do another one of them and try and get a whole load of different people. I want to try and bring the community together. And then I've had an idea for us. But it all depends on what happens with COVID and lockdown restrictions.
Okay.
So this is what I'm thinking. Here's the idea.
This is genuinely, by the way, literally the three of us have no idea what's coming.
So next time there's a Subbuteo fair, whether it's Renshaw, whether it's somewhere else someone puts on, we'll go to the fair, as we do. But I'm thinking the night before, we try and find a local pub who will let us set up a couple of tables and invite a load of people down to have a little muck about and a game. And I know this does sound like I'm jumping on the back of what Keith's doing over at Table Football Monthly, inviting people down to his place. I thought of this about a month ago. I just thought, wouldn't it be good to get together, have a chat, have a laugh, sort of base it around, and maybe we can do something for charity at the same time.
To be fair, we spoke about that before, doing it in a brewery or...
Yeah, we did. In fact, you're right. You're bang on right.
They used to do it ages ago. Like, I say Knutsford. Knutsford used to be the big one every year, where they had a whole weekend. So they had like the.
That's kind of the way I see it, right? So you're right. It's a weekender. So it becomes a Subbuteo weekender. So you've got whatever, like, I don't know, Subbuteo World doing their fair, and then you've got us doing something else in a pub the next night, and then maybe even the night after the fair, someone else does something. So we're all separate, but it creates like a Subbuteo weekender.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. They used to do a big one.
That's my idea for us.
The Knutsford one used to be massive. They used to do a whole league season tournament over the course of the weekend.
It all depends on COVID.
It does, yeah. That is a big hole, but it would be really good to get, because obviously Subbuteo boomed a little bit. A lot of people have come back into the game, and it would be brilliant to try and get everyone together. Like,
I feel like with Subbuteo, people coming back into it. When I started getting into it, started researching it, there was a lot of, I say professional players, but a lot of people took it really seriously. Now, people seem to be a lot more casual about it. There seems to be more casual players than there is sort of people that get involved properly playing for WASPA or Pistiff or anything like that.
It's because now they can't get out and play at these club levels that do that.
I just find generally there seems to be a lot more relaxed people about it. There's a lot more casual community around, which I like. It's good. Get a flat cap.
What? Wowzer. Flat cap. Awesome. So I just quickly, this year, obviously, right at the start of this year, we started the Painting Academy by Westwood Table Soccer, which has been unbelievably well received. I actually genuinely cannot believe the amount of people that have signed up to that. So that's really, really cool. Obviously, and we can go our first official sponsor on that one as well, which was Santiago. So that was really cool. I've got a load more restorations to do this year. Westwood Table Soccer Club, obviously now heading into year number 2, although it's only month number 5. I've got some, February's going to be good. I've got some really good ideas for some of the kits. But yeah, just basically more of the same thing, trying to get more tutorials and things out onto the channel, trying to get more artwork done. I've got a lot of interest actually for the illuminated frames as well now. So that's really good. I'm hoping to get a few more of those bespoke frames out. But yeah, so at the moment, I was just trying to catch up really, because I kind of, as we were saying before Christmas, I sort of took like a back step from emails and stuff and taking orders until January. And now I'm trying to catch all up with it. So I'm a little bit behind, but yeah, no, so things are going good. And obviously with this channel, we have got coming up, we've got our set that we're still building together. So at the moment we have our goals, which Jason Christopher, big, massive shout out to Jason for sending us a set of Italian 90 goals that were in his collection that he sent us.
The best goals that Subbuteo made.
As voted the best goals on the Subbuteo show Netflix.
That hurt him to say that, didn't it?
We take a break.
Jason, thank you so much. Thank you so much for donating them. We really appreciate it.
That's brilliant. So I have them now here. So that's amazing. Yes. What?
I was actually sent a red and a blue lightweight team today by somebody that watches the show, our show. So I'll use the blue team and do them as Sampdoria.
Yeah.
Sampdoria.
So that's amazing. So yeah, thank you very much for that as well. That's awesome. And I'm going to be doing the 54 on a heavyweight, either heavyweight replica, or I will try and get a set of green and white actual heavyweight bases and paint one up on an official heavyweight. Try and get that done. What else we've got coming up? So we've got our pitch that we still need to try and source. We've got our Astro pitch to try and get hold of. We've got our balls, our tangos. Did we say a colour of tango? Did we just say any?
White.
We went white, did we?
They're cheaper.
Or was it orange?
I've got a couple of spare orange we can use.
All right, that's cool.
Oh, there we go.
So also in this set, we want to get like a pitch surround done maybe. So we'll decide, there's not a lot of options on pitch surrounds, but we'll try and pick one, like a best one, the red one. We're not putting the white one in there because we ain't paying for it. It ain't happening.
That's cricket.
As cool as the white pitch surround is, it's paying for it. So we'll try and pick them, try and get a pitch surround in there. What else do you reckon we should try and get in there?
We might need some corner flags.
Mm-hmm.
We need some accessories of some sort.
We do need some accessories.
So we'll do a video where we discuss general accessories.
Maybe we should try and get the VAR set. We should try and get the VAR set put in it.
Ask if you do the same one.
Yeah,
I tell you what, if it becomes available, I'll buy 2.
All right. Hey, there we go. So there could be a VAR set in it just because it's a good laugh. So yeah, and we've got loads of other cool little topics that may not necessarily go into the set. Like I think we were going to do best accessory, most pointless accessory. And we are this year, obviously, we are going to start introducing more of the outside official Subbuteo world. There's a load of it out there. We're all involved in it. So we've got a load of that stuff to come. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because I just want to kick you boys off, get you into the feel of the new year, we're going to test your knowledge a little bit. And because I don't want everyone answering at once, because on the Zoom call, it's quite hard when everyone talks at once to hear what everyone's saying. So I'll just go around my block and I'm just going to ask you Subbuteo reference number. I will tell you the 2 teams that are either side of it.
Hang on, what's his getting a website up? Hang on.
Yeah, I can see it in his reflection. Oi. Eyes on the prize. What's the eyes on the screen? Eyes on the screen.
About reference numbers, nothing. I'll give it again.
Wait, it's just a bit of fun. So we're going to start off, Watsy, with you. And I want to know, Watsy, what team number 210 is. Okay, now 209 is West Ham United Chevron. Okay, 211 is, well, 211, I call it Cambridge, Wolverhampton Wanderers. So it's like a ref 6 with trim.
Nah, can't be working. I'm going to go West Brom.
It's not correct. Does anyone want to steal it? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what 210 is? Trim.
Is it? What is it? That Everton kit that's also HJK?
No.
Oh.
Stephen?
Oh, that's 248.
Well, I was on the brand new Subbuteo Online section that lists them, so I've already seen it. But I've just realised I'm missing 209. It's so annoying. Yeah, so I've seen it. So.
You're still trolling
it. You've seen it. So what I'll do, I'm not going to put the answer out there. Just right now, don't cheat. Get in the comments. Put it in there. The first person that gets it, and I'll say, don't cheat. Just literally get in the comments right now without looking it up. If you guys can tell me what
I'll close the site now as well.
Is. Right.
First person to get it right gets a virtual high five. Done.
So Stu,
Oof.
the 210 was tough. So I don't know if I just go with. All right, let's go with Stu. 216.
216.
Okay, so 216. Now 215 is QPR or MSV Duisburg. Okay, and 217 is Eintracht Braunschweig.
Oh, so no real clues there then to an area.
No, to be fair. 210's not either. The 2 teams either side of 210 do not help you with 210 at all.
Paris FC.
Gone Paris FC. It's not correct. 216 is not Paris FC. Stephen, as you're the next one round on my screen.
I'm going to guess a German team because Duisburg and Eintracht Braunschweig. Is that East Germany teams?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I've still got absolutely no idea. Union Berlin. I know that's not East Germany.
It's not correct. It's not correct. It is the right country. It is German. It is definitely German. What's it? 216?
Leverkusen.
Oh, it's not. I will tell you this one. This one is Eintracht Frankfurt. It's the classic Admiral, like 206 Coventry.
Because that was like easy, wasn't it, to get? Can I give one, Calum? Shake your screen, mate. I'm going to give one to you.
Go on then.
Let me get the heavyweight book. Hang on.
Open the screen back up. Open the screen back up. He won't know. He won't know. You won't know.
Okay.
He's noticed.
No cheating. No cheating now.
All right. I'm not going to get it, but yeah, go on. And
Reference 201.
201.
So 200 is Rochdale, blue with 3 stripes on one side, and 202 is Southend.
I know that York City's around there, and Cardiff is 206. York City, I think, is maybe 204.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Is 201 like a Portsmouth? Is it blue shirt with red and white trim?
Nope. 202 is, though. That's 202 and it's Southend. Blue shirt, red trim.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what 201 is. I'm going to cheat now, though, and have a look.
Stockport County.
I was going to say Torquay.
Oh, it is Torquay as well. Torquay or Stockport. Yeah, so in here, in the book that I reviewed better than Calum.
You can be the judge of that. We'll put them links in the description. And you can judge yourself.
Well, this could be interesting. But they list it as Stockport, Hassel, Torquay United.
All right, cool. All right, do you know what? I'll make it a bit easier. I'll come down in reference numbers because the late heavyweight is a very risky area to go. We'll have one more round each. Let's go Watsy with 101.
Lightweight?
Heavyweight, 101. Well, they might have done it in, probably with hand-painted lightweight, 101.
So what's the other side?
102 is the Crystal Palace with the claret and sky band down the front. 100, I don't have it on my screen, but I think 100 is Man United.
Yeah, correct.
City?
There's probably people literally typing away on their screens, like, yes, this, or on their podcast, just shouting the name out, like, at themselves, trying to get it.
And if you are, don't close this tab. Keep our tab open and keep listening to us. Yeah.
So who did you have there? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, mate.
I'll go Leicester City.
It's not. Do either of you two know who it is? I think Stuart's looking it up.
I'm looking.
Stephen, do you know who it is?
I was going to go Leicester, but I'll go with, is that the Everton away?
No. 101 is Birmingham City.
Yeah.
I'm just looking as well.
It looks blue with the...
I've looked it up in lightweight and heavyweight, and it does look better in a heavyweight.
Everything looks better in heavyweight, Stu.
Tell that to a featherweight boxer.
Fair enough. Who was that?
Hang on, it moved.
He's now moved. Yeah, he's now moved. So it's now you still, and then it's Stephen. So Stuart.
Hang on, I'm closing my books.
Let's get you. I'll give you a sub 100 number. Let's go with 38.
What's around it?
37 and 39.
Yeah, what are they? So I can tell you what, right. 40 and 42.
37 is, I would call it Hertha Berlin. Okay, so it's the white shirt with the blue stripe down the front.
Yeah.
39 is, I would call it Poland, but I think it goes down as being like Warsaw and stuff like that as well. It's the white shirt, red short.
Yeah.
So 38 is the in between those two.
No help at all.
It's an international side, isn't it?
No, but it's not.
It
really isn't. It really isn't.
The only reason I want to say it was an international side is because weren't 39 that white with red shorts, weren't that West Germany at one point in the early heavyweight?
White with red? I don't know. I don't think
Might
so.
Yeah. All right, let's just throw a random team out there and go with I don't know, Huddersfield.
Not. You know, no. I think Stephen's looked. Have you looked it up?
No, I'll go with Grimsby.
That means you looked it up. Grimsby Town, yeah. Absolutely rumbled himself. That was too convincing. It was too convincing.
Yeah.
All right, so Stephen. The last one of this round. Let's have 78.
Come on, give me a clue.
It's within the away kits section that they started to bring out. So you've got like 76 is an away kit, 77 isn't an away kit, 78 is, 79 is, and 80 is. So it's an English away kit.
Okay, I'll go Leeds away.
not Leeds away. Leeds away is 208, I believe. Any of you boys know without cheating?
What? I didn't look. I'm not looking. I'm looking for ones for you in a minute.
I tweeted about this one this week.
What, Ref 78?
Yeah.
I love a Ref 78. It's a lovely kit. Stu, got any ideas?
Oh, sorry. I've just flicked on the page.
Just seen it. Ref 78 is Coventry away, or later it was Celtic away.
Celtic second, that's what I've got.
I have one for you. You should get this.
Oh, go on. Give him one.
Put your book down or whatever you have. You ready?
Yeah.
94.
94 is in the Italian section.
Do you know that?
You know what? I think it's blue and yellow. 94. I don't know. Who's 94?
Dead every week. Somebody says
it's Sampdoria, isn't it?
Subbuteo.
Disappointed in ya.
I'm disappointed in myself. It is. So, quick fire round. Stephen, name a team for every reference number in order, starting at 1, and see where you get stuck.
I don't know the order of the reference numbers. Okay.
Go round in a circle. Go clockwise. Do this clockwise.
We're the Subbuteo show here, ladies and gentlemen, and we don't know.
Do it round in a circle.
I don't know which way 3 and 4 go. I don't know which one's which.
All right, well then, if you start at number 1, you're going to get number 4. So think about it. So, Stephen, number 1, go.
Liverpool. We've already talked about that.
Yes, Liverpool. Yeah. Stewie, 2.
Everton.
No, I'll let you have it. 3, what, T?
West Brom.
That should make it easier for you, Stephen.
So that'd be Sheffield United.
No, yeah, Stoke. I'll let you have Sheffield United. 5, Stu?
I have absolutely no idea.
Really?
I know 5.
It's gone. I've gone.
All right, I'll help you out. Man City.
Hang on, no. Hang on.
I told you now, it's Man City. I've told you already.
I didn't need to say it.
All right, number
Man
6.
City. I'll edit. Hang on. I'm going to edit this. It's Man City.
Well done. What's C6?
Watford.
Yeah, that'll count. Yeah, Watford. 7, Stephen.
I'm going to go for a bit of flair here because I interviewed them not that long ago. Gazira United.
Can you say a team that we actually know?
They're a Maltese team. Okay, West Ham.
Thank you. They're not listed on this, so I don't want to be looking it up, all right? Stu, Ref 8.
I mean, if you're reading the internet's number 1 Subbuteo blog, you'd know about them.
Jesus.
I went for Watford. It was a guess.
Watford at 8. Well, Watford was 6, so maybe change that.
So I wasn't even listening. Sorry.
It's stripy.
The last one was West Ham. Last one was West Ham, wasn't it?
West Ham was 7, yeah. I hope you boys never go on Mastermind. And
awful. I'm awful at reference numbers. Awful at them.
Good game, though.
Go with Newcastle. What? Newcastle.
Yes, Newcastle.
Newcastle,
nice.
It is.
What's he, 9?
Gary said it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah. 10?
What are Derry City? Are they red and white stripes?
Southampton.
Oh, Sunderland.
So 10. Have we had Leeds?
It is a white shirt. No, all white's 21.
Tottenham are beating them 1-0.
That'd be Germany.
I'll let you have Germany. It's not down as Germany. Well, it's West Germany.
Isn't it?
Austria, yeah.
Fulham, yeah.
Fulham, yeah. All right. Stu, 11.
I don't know. Wolves.
Oh, I know 11 as well.
No. All right, go for it quickly, and you can save him. 11.
QPR.
Cool. Yeah. 12.
So bad a reference.
Bristol Rovers.
No idea.
Is Bristol Rovers 13? Move. Yeah.
Is it like
I'm so bad at this. It's unreal.
like a Portsmouth or a Rangers, like a blue and red?
No.
Blackpool.
It is Blackpool. I feel like he's looking them up. He's firing these away here. He is doing a good job.
That's
14.
me.
14 is one that throws quite a few people, 14. It doesn't really follow suit with the rest. Like the first 13 are like really obviously certain teams. 14 is the first one that's a little bit
abstract.
It's not, but I just think it's one of them kits doesn't really fit. Similar to 15, but I know why they put 15 in there.
I think I know 15. Don't know 14.
14 is down as, I would call it a Belgium. It's a red shirt, black shorts, black socks.
Okay,
it doesn't really fit with the early English. It just doesn't really fit in that group of teams. What's 15 then, Stephen?
Is it Plymouth?
Yeah, it's down as being Plymouth. Yeah, green shirt, black trim. But yeah, so we did really well there, boys. We got.
Hang on, don't stop. I know the next one.
Now we'll end it there.
Come on, the recount. That's not on.
We struggle.
Not on.
We're calling it there. You lot that used to watch.
What is the next one?
You felt
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
For the people that watch this and listen to this and think we know what we're talking about, we've just established.
I'm just bad at reference numbers. I'm so bad at them.
I'm good on like the earlier ones when it gets like past. You know that wall chart? You've probably seen it on my wall and seen like the 1 to 190. Yeah. Like I'm semi good at most of those. Once you get past those,
I'm gonna pop quiz you now. Then what's 148?
I knew you'd throw me a hard one. Absolutely ridiculous.
In fairness, I just looked at it and said it. I even need to look it up. I can see.
Hang on. I don't even see it. I don't know. Cut this bit out. This is a terrible section. Whose idea was this? Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. Now I've seen it. It's Monaco's kit.
Yeah, it's a lovely kit, isn't it? All right, next one for you then. 169.
It's 169 all... No, it's not all amber.
You're close. It's Luton Town.
Yeah, no, that is a quality kit.
In fact, 168 is
168 is all United. Yeah.
Does anyone know Ref 60 off the top of their heads?
Yeah, Subbuteo FC.
Yeah, well done.
So anyway, boys, we've got anything else you want to talk about? What we're going to do next week? Tell you what, just quickly, we want to introduce a section on the show where you guys ask us questions. So it can be about to all of us, or it can be to any one of us as an individual. But I think it'd be quite good if you guys want to ask anything. It could be about anything, Studio. If we've got to look it up, we'll look it up at the end of the day. But yeah, if you've got any questions, it could be about, our collection. So if you want to ask Stu, like, what is his, what's the first thing you got for a YouTube video, or when any of that sort of stuff. It'd be cool to get you guys to start. Get the people that watch this and stuff more.
Doesn't
involved.
Necessarily have to be Subbuteo either. It could be how much do I spend on my hats? Or Calum,
standard of your hat.
Calum, when did you learn to pose with your football shirts? That sort of thing. He did say we all had to pose today as well, didn't he?
On Calum, put the blazer back. Please.
What blazer? What are you talking about?
Before we, just so everyone knows what we're on about, before we come on and started recording this, Calum was sitting there in a blazer, and he looked like
a full suit. Yeah,
he looked like with that football shirt, he looked like a year 11 student who'd gone from PE to history and didn't want to put his shirt on
and didn't get changed. Yeah. Started getting in trouble with the history teacher. That's weird that you said that. That's weird that you said that, actually, because my PE teacher was my history teacher.
No way.
Yeah. Mr. Wade, Mr. Wade was my PE teacher and my history teacher. Northern geezer, real Northern, bleached his hair. Always wore shorts as well, always.
That's because he was Northern. They love a pair of shorts.
Even when it was freezing, mate.
Yeah.
Always. Let's get him on. We'll ask him some reference number questions.
Excellent, yeah, do it. I'm pretty sure as well, this might have been something you just said to us to make us listen to him. He always said he was a coach at Blackburn. Whether he was or not, I don't know.
Let's get Calum's old history teacher on the show.
You know what? I'd actually love to, because I was so scared of him at school. I was so scared of him.
I reckon you'd sit there scared now as well.
I probably would. I'd probably still call him Mr. Wade or Sir. All right, sir. Sorry, mate. I think his real name was Gary.
While we're talking about things that people should send in, somebody posted in one of the Facebook groups this week a picture of the old shop they used to go to buy the Subbuteo. It was actually the same one I used to go to. It was in Liverpool. Brilliant picture. But I think we should ask people to send in their memories of shops.
Stephen Hydstrom, I believe. Stephen Hydstrom.
Yes,
that picture
that's the one.
Yeah, he owns a tattoo shop in Liverpool, yeah.
Oh, really? I'll have to go and check him out. I'm after a Subbuteo tattoo, actually, so there you go.
He doesn't do any, because I've asked him about it. He doesn't actually do them. He just owns the studio.
Which one it is? I'll find out. But I'd like to see other people sharing the shops that they used to go to and the memories of that as well, because I think that's really good.
Really cool, actually.
Yeah, that's
really
cool.
Really
so what we're going to talk about next week, chaps, before we wrap this up, what are we going to do? We're going to do accessory, we're going to do best accessory.
Are we looking for something we're going to put in the set, or are we just looking for something that's going to cause us to fight each other?
Both. That's the point of the show.
Okay, let's go with...
Let's start with best accessory, I think.
Let's go with the best. Let's go with the best accessory, yeah.
Because this is going to go in the box set that we are going to raffle off for charity.
Yeah, why don't we do best and worst at once, so you both come with two things?
It's a good idea.
We all come with two things, best and worst.
Because I guarantee between two of us, we will get one of the worst will be one of the best. So that's a cracking idea.
That'd be good, actually. That'd be good. So yeah, if you guys got any suggestions as well, for what you guys think is the best or the worst accessory, and we'll give you guys shout outs on the show. I've already had an email from one, but I'll save that till next week for the worst accessory.
Has to be official Subbuteo, or are we saying non-official? What we saying?
Yeah, for this set, I think we'll make it all official Subbuteo.
Okay.
The stuff we're trying to build here.
Don't panic, the non-official Subbuteo is coming.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So VAR is the winner for worst already, then.
Worstly promoted.
You can't get it, mate. It doesn't exist. Make your own. But yeah, so thank you so much for sticking around with us for this first episode back in 2021. It's sort of a little bit of a catch up and just a little bit of a sort of a low key, just us getting back used to it really. And we're going to come back next. We're going to record it next week or come back in 2 weeks again, boys?
Come back in 2 weeks. Let's stick it on a fortnightly.
We'll come back in 2 weeks with the best and the worst Subbuteo accessory. And if you can do any better, which I'm actually 100% sure that you can, especially my dad who watches this, he will be fuming at the reference numbers that we all got wrong. If you're any better at the reference number quiz, just put in the comments. If you know them, just keep smashing them down, but don't cheat. If you're cheating, we'll know you're cheating. We'll find it. Well,
again, that's something else you can do. If you want to test everybody else in the comments, just leave a number in the comments. First reply wins. Don't cheat.
Oh,
cracking idea.
That is
cracking
good.
Idea.
That is very good. That's very good. I'll tell you what we'll do as well. Actually, no, we'll save up another one. But yeah, if you want to get in there and test other people, get a number in the comments. That'd be really good. So yeah, we'll leave it at that.
What's the point of that?
Like, hey, don't be bringing your A game early doors and planting seeds. All right, put it down.
As a preview, what is the point of that? Because you can't even use it. If you had a load of games, if you had a load of games going and you was allowed to put your own prices, put your own scores in it, it'd be worth it. But it's pre-printed,
aesthetic, isn't it? It's aesthetic.
Yeah, but when they brought that out, there weren't even a stadium.
There was fence around. You didn't need a stadium. That's not the most pointless. If you put that in the most pointless, I am going to argue with you.
Oh no, I'm not. It's all I can reach at the moment.
Thursday morning.
It's all I can reach at the moment. You can argue till Thursday morning.
But yeah, so that is it. That's going to be it for this show, guys. So thank you so much for watching this episode of the Subbuteo Show. We will see you guys in 2 weeks' time for the best and the worst. It's a double header. This could be a long one, or we might have to split it because we're going to argue a lot about this, I think. But I'm looking forward to it. I love an argument with these boys. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. See you later, boys.
See you soon.
Cheers,
Later, chaps.